And a senior Japanese diplomat arrived in Beijing today amid heightening tensions over Taiwan. Japan's new prime minister maintains that Japan would defend Taiwan in the event of a Chinese invasion. A CCP official then threatened her with death. NTD's Washington correspondent Jack Bradley reports.
A Japanese envoy is in Beijing as Tokyo is working to ease tensions with the CCP. Masayaki Kanai, the Director General of Japan's Foreign Ministry for the region, is meeting with his counterpart in Beijing. The tensions arose between the two countries earlier this month when Japan's new Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi told her lawmakers that if China invades Taiwan, it would threaten Japan's survival, and so Japan would be forced to defend Taiwan militarily. Following the Japanese Prime Minister's remarks, Shui Jian, the Chinese Consul General in Osaka, Japan, wrote on social media in a now deleted post, quote, "That filthy head that recklessly sticks itself in must be cut off without a moment's hesitation," referring to the Japanese Prime Minister. The U.S. ambassador to Japan said at the time, quote, "The mask slips again. Just a few months ago, Shui Jian compared Israel with Nazi Germany. Now he threatens Prime Minister Takaichi and the Japanese people." Analysts say that this is an example of the CCP suppressing dissent, whether it's domestically or increasingly internationally.
Right. This is just textbook political warfare, where if they sense that, Japan or South Korea or Taiwan or even the United States is adopting a political posture that's not conducive to the CCP, they do not hesitate to go straight to violent intimidation.
These comments break years of Japan's policy of strategic ambiguity, which means not stating whether they would come to defend Taiwan if attacked, even though it's expected they would. The U.S. also maintains this policy, and Japan has the largest concentration of U.S. military power outside of the U.S. Here's President Trump and Prime Minister Takaichi aboard the USS George Washington in Tokyo last month.
Born out of the ashes of a terrible war, our bond has grown over 8 decades into the beautiful friendship that we have. It's a foundation of peace and security in the Pacific.
Last week, the Chinese Communist Party told Chinese citizens not to travel to Japan. The Japanese envoy is expected to tell his Chinese counterpart that there's no change in security policy. A major Chinese offensive on Taiwan would disrupt global supply chains, which rely heavily on the Taiwan Strait for the passage of a couple $2 trillion in goods every year. Reporting by Jack Bradley, NTD News.